Okay, so my name's Wylene Wilson Davis. I was just recently married, so I am a full-time professional horse trainer and clinician, and they call me Extreme Wylene because I'm crazy.
So what makes you extreme?
That's a good question. I would say that I'll take a horse that most people would deem untrainable or unrideable, and within minutes, if not days, I'll be doing crazy things on them, like dragging tarps and running wide open and stepping off of them and jumping off of them and laying them down and making them do things you never thought a horse could ever do.
How does that relate to the, do you relate to the people as well when you're working with them, or do you like just to work with the horses?
No, I love people. Oh my goodness. No, people are great because everyone's so different, just like a horse. So pretty much on a daily basis, I'm trying to think of a way that I can help change lives. And when I say that, that just goes towards horses and people. And what I love about the challenge of being a horse trainer and being a clinician and being someone who teaches people is that I have to really find it down deep inside of me. What can I do to help that person learn on their level, whatever that is? And I think that that's the fine line that sometimes we don't get, right? So if you can relate to someone while they're having a struggle, I think that that's what people really need and want. Horses are the same way. You have to know how to sympathize. You have to know how to be strong when they need something, and you also have to be able to be strong or soft all at the same time. And so as a clinician, as a
fine
person,
balance.
Exactly. As a horse trainer, I think when you're good is when you know when to quit and you know when to start. And so it's just one of those things.
So when you lay down a horse, like, how do you go about it? Like, how do you decide if a horse even needs to be laid down?
Every horse needs to be laid down. And that's something that I fight for. I'm very passionate about it. A lot of people deem it like really bad and wrong, that only rogue horses need it. But I'm a firm believer, and because I've worked with so many different types of horses, I find that it benefits all of them. And it just helps protect me from the horse. In case if I knew something was going to go wrong with the horse, I'd find out when I went to lay them down. And it protects me from them, and it also gives me insight on who they are. Really, like I said before, it's all about being a lie detector test for me, because the horse cannot lie to you once you put them in a pressured situation. So I lay them all down, and I love to teach people how and why, because it's such an emotional thing and also a mental and physical thing for the horse. And when you put them into a situation of danger, they can literally get really crazy or they can get really good. It just depends. And so when you take them to that place where they think they're going to literally die, and then you save their life, you're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, I feel so great. But you have to push them there, and a lot of people don't know how to do that. So that's kind of where I step in and why I'm different.
I was blown away when I saw it. I expected to be very cowboyish, very kind of rough around the edges. And yeah. I was really amazed at how you asked the horse to lay down, and it made it their decision to lay down. Sure. So that was really nice to see, and the emotional connection is undescribable. Once the rider learns how to do it and lay on their horse.
Yeah, thank you for saying that, because I work really hard. Like, it's something I'm very passionate about, like I said, and I've never wanted to hurt a horse ever. And so I've always tried to develop a way. And every time I think I get better and better, it's turned into a fine art. And it's something that I've worked with for years, of just really trying to connect with the horse and connect with how do I need to help them understand that it's their idea. It's not my choice, it's theirs. But I need to see how they go about it.
So moving forward, what are your plans coming up in this future? You got more clinics that you're doing? Are you doing another Mustang makeover?
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I am planning on doing the next show, which is the Mustang Million. And then, but obviously clinics and lessons and anything that helps me help other people. That's really where I'm geared towards. But I got a few more things up my sleeve that I haven't just quite divulged yet. But anytime I can help other people and have a great time, that's what I'm here for.
Going through this clinic yesterday, the biggest or the most words that were used to describe yesterday, most of them talked about you and just how, wow, she's so personable, she's so fun. We were really nervous to meet her, and she just made me feel like I've known her forever.
That's hilarious, because I'm so normal. And I think people put me up on this pedestal like, oh, you're some superstar, you're
untouchable.
Crazy, yeah, you're this untouchable person. But I work very hard at being these three things: humble, hardworking, and honest. Because people appreciate that. They want someone who they can feel like is a friend to them. But not only that, that when it comes down to it, they're going to get the honest answers they need. And sometimes it can be painful to hear the truth. But I think people respect that more, right? I mean, I would much rather have someone go, you know what, Wylene, it's probably not a safe idea to work with that horse. Or I think you should maybe sell this horse or keep this horse. And I think sometimes people are looking for guidance. They're looking for a leader. Same with the horses. So that's my job, is to step in, make things fun and light, and make it where people learn something and they have some of the most fun they've ever had in their entire life, because you want them to come back and you want them to tell their friends, right? So,
Absolutely.
yeah. So thank you.